All right, ladies and gentlemen, how are y'all doing? This is your man Orlando Page with RYC Praise News Music Group, where music is therapy. Today we're going to talk about great artists. What makes a great artist to you? What's your opinion on a great artist? Is it lyrics? Is it the track that they're on? Is it, hey, how they write? I mean, different things of that nature. What condones a great artist to you? And I'm not only talking about CHH. I'm not only talking about gospel. I'm talking about any genre out there. What to you would say that this person is a great artist? A lot of people throw around and say that Michael Jackson was a great artist. He was a great entertainer. And to me, being a great entertainer and a great artist can be twofolds. It can be separated out a little bit, because some artists can be a great artist, but a terrible live entertainer. Some artists that I've seen, they're great in the studio because of what the engineer can do. They can play with their voices and things of that nature and make them just sound fantastic. But then you get them on stage and there's no engineer to mess with their vocals. They come out sounding like Kermit the Frog or somebody. But that's the thing that I wanted to talk about, and that's what I wanted to allude to, is that do we give artists and do we give entertainers too much credit when actually they have not even earned the credit that they're given? They're more so of a great studio artist, or they're more so of a great, stage artist. Some artists are great performing on stage live. Oh my goodness, they have such a live show. But then when you listen to their CD or their MP3s or whatever you're listening to, it almost sounds boring. It's like they don't give that same energy as they do when they're on stage. But that's why I wanted to just find out to you, what do you feel condones that makes a great artist? I mean, I think a lot of times it comes with a lot of different things. Like I said before, a lot of people love to scream and yell and say, oh, Michael Jackson is the greatest of all time. He is a great entertainer. He's a great artist. I mean, to me, yeah, I agree. Let's just get that out there. I agree. I'm not saying that he isn't, but I'm playing a little bit of devil's advocate and saying, okay, what specifically to you has Michael Jackson done for you, if you feel that Michael Jackson is a great artist, to even say that? To me, I believe just the way that he sang. I mean, I've never heard him at a certain time in a certain concert or anything of that nature, even on his CDs or albums or anything, had a bad song that I just was like, man, he really did not hit the mark on that note, or he should have sang that one a little bit different, or it seemed like he always knew how to pick the right instrumentals for the right songs, if he did that or not. Maybe it was Berry Gordy who did that, or Quincy Jones who did that more so than him, or maybe they did it together. But that is one thing that sticks out to me, that I would say that like a Michael Jackson is a great artist to me. And far as on the hip hop side, on the rap side and everything, I feel that Will Smith. I feel that Will Smith was a great artist to me. A lot of people would probably say, oh, Will Smith was bubblegum. He rapped about this and blah, 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 stuff like that. But so what? So what about his, what he rapped about? But when he delivered, he delivered. He would make you sit back and think about some of the stories and things of that nature or whatever that he was rapping about. Even though if you did call it bubblegum or not, it was thought-provoking. I mean, don't get me wrong, Will Smith was not the only artist that I would consider a great hip-hop artist. I would consider a Nas. I would consider a Rakim. I would consider like a Big Daddy Kane. Yes, I'm telling my age. Of course I am. But I would consider artists of that nature. And then let's slide into the CHH, since that is the genre that I promote more times than not, more than anything else. And let's swing over to the CHH. What CHH artist do you feel really sticks out as a great all around roundabout artist. I would actually say, for me, I would actually say like a Shylin, to me, is a great artist. I love everything that he has put out. I went back into a lot of his archives and listened to a lot of his music and was just blown away. I would say Triply. Triply to me is very thought provoking in what he's rapping about. I think that he has some great skills with his lyricism and how he displays his music and how he releases it. I mean, there are a lot of artists out here nowadays that have some great talent. And I'm not just saying this name because I know the brother, but hey, I believe that King David the Vessel is a great artist. You have to go and actually listen to his music. It's not only with his rapping, but the brother can sing as well when he has to sing, and he knows how to change it up. He doesn't stick to one pattern of displaying his skills or displaying his love for Christ when he's on a track. So that to me is a subject that you need to write people in when you're considering great artists as well. Are they just giving you one aspect of greatness? Can they just rap? That's what I'm getting at. Can they just rap? Or can they just sing? I mean, things of that nature. I mean, sometimes it's good to have a mixture within your arsenal to be able to display. And some people, yeah, they can just rap, but they're dynamic with their lyrics and what they're displaying on a track. Now, I was talking about this a little bit earlier, and of course y'all didn't hear it because I forgot that I wasn't recording myself at the time. So this is like, man, my third time trying to record this, so definitely. But because a lot of times you would have to separate great artists into, hey, are they just a great artist on this track that another producer has comforted around their skills? Because you can team up with a great producer and that will bring out the greatness out of you. And sometimes you don't have another producer. Sometimes you are the producer. And a lot of times in indie music, regardless of whatever genre, again, a lot of times the artist is the producer. The artist is the writer. The artist is the choreographer. The artist is everything. And the person still releases some dope, awesome music, and they had to do it themselves. So yeah, I think that does label into some greatness. So the question is back to you. What do you consider a great artist? Who out here, indie, pro, it doesn't matter. Who out here do you consider is a great artist? Check back with us. Hit us up. This is your man, once again, Orlando with RYC Praise News Music Group, where music is therapy. Let us know, who do you consider a great artist? Let's go. We'll be back with more.
RYC Praise News Music Group, where music is therapy.